Ewan. Thank you
Hi.
for joining me today for this week's 3x3 ISV talks.
Delighted to be here. Cloud native, it's basically a term that means software that's designed to run on a cloud, and it knows about cloud and can take advantage of the capabilities of cloud. Software that isn't aware of the cloud can't take advantage of those capabilities because it doesn't know where they are. So cloud native software is able to use the platform, for example, to scale out. It's able to run on demand if required. It's able to use the platform's capabilities for, say, messaging and storage. And that is important because it means that software developers can focus their time on delivering functionality that matters for the business. And the reason that's important is that it allows them to create the things that matter, to allow the business to respond to challenges in the marketplace or take advantage of new opportunities. And the formal definition of cloud native says it's about making high impact changes with minimal effort. Doing cloud native building cloud native applications on OCI, I think the easiest thing is if I talk through an example that I've worked with recently. So in this case, it's a code vulnerability scanning. So the user uploads code to a storage bucket provided by our platform. That raises an event. That event triggers off a function, and that function scans the code and writes a report and puts it in a storage bucket. Again, we raise an event. That triggers a notification which gets sent to the user to tell them their report's there. The only part of this that our customer has had to write is that function that does the code scanning. Everything else is provided by the platform. So the database to store the information in, the buckets, the events, all of this comes with the platform. So we have a solution that's been delivered with minimal effort. It has high impact, it scales out, it runs on demand. That's cloud native. Well, there's a couple of ways, really. I guess one of the easiest ones, or one of the first ones, is to find a compelling use case within the customer. And that could be an application that has a problem. I emphasize one that's got a problem. Don't go around fixing things that aren't broken. So for example, you might have an application where we want to scale part of it out independently of the other bits. That would be a case where we might change that application from being monolithic to cloud native. Another case, it's probably more common, is where you've got an existing application that does what it does, but we want it to do more. And in that case, you can write a cloud native extension or extensions that sit next to the original application. And because these cloud native pieces will typically be smaller, it'll be quicker to write, easier to deploy independently. And so you're actually adding value to the existing application by using cloud native. The other way is to find a completely new app that somebody wants to write. If you want extra help, you can come and talk to the EMEA Center of Excellence team that I work in. We can enable you, we can get engaged directly with the customer, and we can point you in the direction of other teams and other resources if you want those.